somebody today, in fact, one of our EWAs called me and said, how do you hire somebody for EQ? And that's something, Chris, you're in the hiring mode right now. How do you find EQ?
Wow, that's a tough question. I would say that one of the best practices, and it sounds very straightforward, but the best practice is to hire for team fit, because the team has a collective EQ that these individual EQs need to fit into, in general. So I would say always do team interviewing, always do team-based hiring. And I found it really helpful, and again, this sounds super basic, but sometimes we don't do it when we interview, is to ask candidates situational questions, which are tell me about a time, and then create a scenario that requires a high level of EQ and ask them how they handled it. That will give you a good sense. The other thing that we do, I think that helps quite a bit, is we do simulations. So we're hiring customer care team right now, and we've got them on some sample questions to do sample answers and writing samples too. And it's interesting because you wouldn't think that writing samples would really help you understand EQ, but it does in terms of the tone people write in and how they respond to a question. So I think those are some real practical, hopefully, examples along those lines.